Hi everyone, it's Angie. And yes, it's been a while. I did not vanish off the planet or anything. Anyway, so I just want to come back and do a quick little tutorial just so you know that I'm still here. Just been a lot going on. And anyway, let's get started. These colors are, and I'm sorry about, I'm trying to get things adjusted properly. And I'm just on my basics right at the moment. But I am using Cernet translucent, this one, in the color of, as soon as I can find it, I will let you know. There's a color to this. I'm going to call it green for now, but it's transparent, and it is a green. That's the instructions. I can't find the color. Oh, emerald. It's emerald. And the purple is, again, translucent, and it is violet. And this here is Cernet translucent. So I have the two cutters that I'll be using. I believe this is from Samantha Burroughs, Jessam's Tutorials, and I think this one here is, I can't remember. I do have some gold leaf, some translucent liquid Sculpey translucent, clear transparent, and a little bit of diamond shimmer dust. My roller, my blade, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to trim these up so that they look a little bit better. Move some of this out of my way. Oh, here goes that. You don't have to. If I was just here playing with it by myself, I wouldn't. But it is a little bit neater. Let me see. I was experimenting with different colors yesterday. I thought I'd try these two colors today. Oh, and I did put a little bit, maybe pea size, of the translucent, Cernet translucent in each one of these. As you can see, it's not fully blended. Mainly because, as you can see, it's still quite like brittly, kind of, you know, it's not very soft. All right, let's get to it. I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit of this shimmer on both of them, mainly because I want them to be shimmery. I'm going to put a little bit of my translucent. You need a tool to spread it around. It's not good. I use this, and I know I'm probably shaking you all over the place. I'll just use this because it's all I can find right at the moment. I'm still going through all my things. Meaning, yeah, doesn't matter. Life, you never know what it's going to deal you, do you? But anyway, here we go. And I want to put some of this on there just so everything's going to stick. If I can get it out. Oh, it's not coming too easily. Do I have it open all the way? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to have to investigate a little bit further. You know how these things go. One day they work, the next day they don't. Yeah, that's what it is too. Oh, I hear one of the cats running. Oh, my cousin's home now. She might be coming this way, and I might have to pause you. Imagine. All right, there. I think I got it clear now. Let's see. Oh, I don't have good lighting here either, so that's another problem I've got going on. Oh my goodness. You think this got froze or something? It's just no good anymore because it's not that old. I'm just going to go with that and call it the end. Just want to mix it in a little bit. After it took me 2 days or more to find it, now it's not going to cooperate with me. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to put the gold leaf, which I already have a couple pieces laying here. Oops, that one didn't stick too well. It's inside my cutter. I'm not a big fan of the gold, but there's a reason why I'm using gold today. I prefer silver. Just stick it right on there. Get some more out. That's going to be more than enough. And I'm just going to chop up my, oops, my pokey tool. Sorry about the noise of my pokey tool. Trim this up a little. I'm going to have to change some things around because it's a little bit too shaky for my liking. These are all rolled out on my number 2. I'm just going to stick one on top of this. If it doesn't stick to my fingers. And another one on there. And I do apologize for the shaking. Oh, I still need one more. I'll just use that one. And I'll put this one on top of that. And then the purple on top of this translucent. I like a lot of translucent. Oops. And then stick it all together somehow. Just keeps my, geez, that camera is just going to down, isn't it? I'd find something else to put it on. It's on the same table that I'm using and definitely not working out so well. Excuse me. I don't know where everybody else lives, but where I'm living, we've got winter. I don't like it. I'm going to take this pokey tool and poke some stuff down through here. I should have taken one of my cutter things there, flour or something, but I didn't. I didn't even think about it until just now. That's all right. Doesn't matter. I'm not looking for anything in particular. Do this side. Just trying to get it to all stick. As you push it through, it'll push everything else through it. So, and I'm just going to squish it back together. Look at that camera. I am so sorry. Oh, I gotta try and be more gentle. I'm going to use my blade and do it as well. Try and be gentle. When I go on pause, I'm going to do something about this. I think I'm just going to keep chopping it this way, squish it back together. Anything to try and stop the movement. And that's not working. Oh my goodness. In the life of Ange. Yep, that's me. My story. If it's going to go wrong, it will. Now do this side with grace. Do. Always make sure you have the right side of the blade too, because that can be dangerous. Hence the Band-Aid. At the end, I'll show you the other ones I did. I'm going to pick it up and do this by hand if I can, just so I don't shake so much. I'm going to cut it in half. Ever so lightly. And I don't want to make a great big one. That's why I'm not doing this, because I already have a lot done. Anyway, here we go. Try not to get too seasick. Yeah, I'll pick it up again. I have to get some paper towel for my hands. But anyway, you squish it all together. Doesn't matter if it's like this. I don't care. I just want it together. So I can take some slices off of it. Paper towel for my fingers. Yeah, I just bought that Cernet too. I don't know why it's so dry. But it is obviously an older batch. All right. I'm going to take the slices off of this end where it's all crunched up. Yeah, I rolled everything out on number 2. Trying to get a lot of translucent in it. Again, all Cernet. This does get a lot darker too after it's baked. Wipe my blade off. It's the only blade I can find. I'm going to take about this much off, I think. I need a couple of them. This one can go elsewhere. See how it comes apart, but it'll all stay together eventually. I put it on paper after. I apologize for the shaking. I can't get over this. Only in Angie's world. And obviously, if you wanted more different layers, you just keep stacking it and rolling it out. I'm just trying to make this short and sweet so I don't make you guys sick. I'm going to put it through my roller on I'm going to put it on number 1. Well, maybe I'll put it on a 0. That's my thickest. I'll squish it together a bit. I just want to make sure that I get enough to cover my shapes. That one looks pretty good. I have some translucent left. I think I'm going to put this on. No, that should be okay. I think it'll be all right. I don't want them too thick, and this is my thickest setting, so it should be just fine. Punch down. So hard to see. So hard to see, apparently, for everything. Could zoom in a little bit, couldn't I? And move over a little bit so you can see better. Like I said, lighting, not the best. I'll try and keep my head out of the way. Need a piece of paper so I can burnish this and make it even more dizzy. I think I used all my paper, so sorry, I can't reach. I'll just take it all. Are we back in focus? Kinda, sort of. Definitely not one of my better tutorials. And rip it in half again. Yeah, I didn't mention the other stuff I have that I'll be using. It's by Pepio. It's gold. I really like it. I've just started playing with it. That looks good. I don't know if I want to put it this way. If I need it back on it, I can always put it back on it after. Or this way. Yeah, well, I can't see. this way. There's that one. I feel like I gotta hold the camera. All right, and don't throw this away, it's still good. Try and lift this up carefully, and I'll put it on another piece of paper. Just gonna go around the edges with my nail. And get them all nice and tidy. If not, you know, just sand them after, whatever. And I just use a nail file. I'd show you if I knew where it was. No, it's right here. Just a regular nail file that they use at the hairdressers, where you can get your nails done, or wherever you get your nails done, if you do get your nails done. Anyway, there you go. I'm just gonna give this a little burnish. Let's work on the other one. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe the tail end isn't the best. Anyway, I think that's gonna look pretty. Now I'll do this one. Roll it out. Some, because that other cutter is a bit bigger, but it's a pretty one. Or I think so. Okay, again, largest setting on my pasta machine. I'm going to roll it out, just mainly to get it even. Then I can always squish it back together. Ah, perfect. Give it a little burnish, lightly. And that's going to be it. I'll stick this on. What do you think, that way? Yeah, we'll go this way. I like this cutter. I like both of them, actually. I have 3 cats, and they're always up here, and I just found a little fur. There, got it. But yeah, this one's pretty too, very pretty. So after this, I'm just going to put them on the paper. I'm going to put them in the, I still can't do it. Put them in the oven for a full hour. And you know how people say you can't burn it? Well, they're right. I do it at 250 in my oven. And for, oh no, not for Cernet. Although actually I did on my other one. Forgot, it's not polymer, it's not Primo. Anyway, so I had it on 250. And I forgot it in there for over 3 hours. And I thought, oh great, here we go, Ange. So I'll be setting a timer this time. I didn't set a timer, I just looked at my watch. So I'll set a timer. But yeah, it didn't burn, it came out fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, it's on my blade. Nothing now. All right, excuse me, by the way. I had a croaky throat for a while, I'm not sure why. Anyway, put this on the paper with my other one. I have to flatten that a little bit before I have it ruined. And I'll bake them, and when they're done, I'll come back and show you. I'll show you what else I've done. My over 3 hour baked ones. Look pretty cool. All right, so I feel like I have a piece in there that needs to come out. Pokey tool. better. All right, so I'll see you when this is finished. Back in a minute. All right, I'm back. They're out of the oven. And again, I hope you can see this. See, the cats have been up here and made a little bit of a mess. I have cat fur all over my tape. Okay, so I have this Pepio. Well, it's gold. I'm trying to read it, but I can't even see it. No, there's gold, yeah. And I'm going to put some lines in through where the heart is because I don't find it very visual. It doesn't take too long for this to dry. Anyway, and I know my camera's shaking. It's because I hit it with my arm. And when I put this on, I'll put a good coat on it because I want to make sure it gets in that crack really good. And then I just take a piece of my paper towel that I appear to have lost, so I'll get me another one. And I'll just give it a wipe one way, and then a wipe the other way. I don't like how it's wiping. I don't know why that keeps shaking because I'm not touching it now. And I just made a mess. Let's do this again. Let's try it again. I don't even have it hooked up to the table anymore. I don't know why it's shaking. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. And just lightly over the top, wipe it off. It goes really shiny too when it dries, and it also shrinks a little bit, I've noticed. I want it down in here more. I will be setting up a little bit different because, again, I am moving. This is just temporary for me at the moment. And I'm going to let that, I'm going to do this, no, I'm not doing it on this one. I'm going to put a little heart on it. A little dot, bring it down, a little dot, bring it down. There. What, Momo? Yeah, and I'm going to let that dry. When it dries, I'm going to resin it. And then I'll show you what the results are like. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm not sure if I was recording earlier. I'm going to have to go back and check. Just in case, I will repeat. I used some of this Pepio Gold to make my heart and to put a line through here to divide the two from each other. I don't know if you can see or not. I can't even see what I'm doing. Anyway, it's my hand here. There it is. Okay. Anyway, so these two are done. And I'll show you my other ones I did. I did them in the pink. But you can see the line in this one. It's facing the other way. And I put the heart over here on that one. And here's the other one facing the other way. And then I did some with the translucent clay. And I know I'm probably not even close to being in shot here because I don't know, I can't see. And I like it better with the translucent clay in it. These ones I did the backs. I haven't done these backs yet. Anyway, this one I didn't even put a heart on it, but that's okay. Don't need it. I actually done a couple of these rings that I have purchased online where you just put the clay in between it, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyway, I got a bunch of them. So I'll be doing more with those. But that's it for this tutorial. I hope you were able to see everything and enjoy it. Enjoyed it. And hopefully it won't be as long for my next one because, again, I'm moving again this weekend. And it's pretty crazy. Anyway, I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.